today, guys, we are going to talk about Tommy. All right, so as you all know, Tommy Robinson has been jailed in a high security prison.
He's been jailed for 18 months for contempt of court after breaching a high court order.
It's hard to breathe, but that's all right. Hush.
Yo, hello my beautiful people. You know what time it is. It's your boy again, Shady, the one and the only. Guys, today, guys, we are going to talk about Tommy. All right, so as you all know, Tommy Robinson has been jailed in a high security prison. Okay, HMP Belmarsh, the high security prison where Tommy Robinson is jailed. But recently, news has come out that he has been moved. Here, Paul Thorpe with updates on Tommy Robinson's move to Woodhill Prison. Watch and share. And Woodhill Prison is a men's high security prison and a young offender institution, YOI, in Milton Keynes. Okay. For releasing a video and saying things, he's been sent to a high security prison. Wow, interesting.
So we just found out that after reassurances were made, they have decided to move Tommy to a different prison, and it appears that he's going to go on the punishment block. Make no mistake, this can only be an attempt to play with his mind, his mental health and his physical safety. We need to keep a very, very, very close eye on what is going on. We need to share everything that goes on about Tommy with everyone that we can. We need to keep this in the public profile, and we cannot allow them to get away with trying to play with his mind and his health. This is outrageous, this is disgusting, this is an abuse of his human rights, and they are putting him in danger, and it seems to be that they're putting him in danger deliberately. It's outrageous.
You know, even if you hate Tommy, okay, on this particular case, he had facts, he had proof, he had things he wanted to show to the public. He showed it. He's been arrested, okay? No one is fighting the government, okay? He's been arrested. He pled guilty for contempt of court. All right, we understand. But high security prison. Anyway, guys, I've said it before. I'm a fan of Grannyopteryx Demirep, so I want to hear what she's got to say about this.
Okay, well, there's not much I can say about the Tommy Robinson case that Maya 2C or Rebel News hasn't already said. But I'm going to read out the Rebel News article on the subject, and then I'm going to ask you to donate to his cause. All right, I'm Grannyopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds.
Let's go, Granny. Let's go.
Okay, if you haven't been keeping up to speed with Tommy Robinson, I suppose most people who would be watching this video have. But to recap, according to the Standard, Tommy Robinson has been jailed for 18 months for contempt of court after breaching a High Court order. The High Court order was as follows. He made a film. Tommy Robinson has been jailed after he repeatedly flouted a High Court order with false allegations against a teenage Syrian refugee. Now, this newspaper says they are false allegations, but if you watch the film, which is called Silenced, by the way, and is probably available on the internet wherever you are by now, you might make your own mind up about whether or not the allegations are false. But that's not the point. The British courts decided that he could not release this film, this movie, in Britain. And he did. And that was contempt of court, because he'd had a ruling that he shouldn't do that. Contempt of court is where you obstruct the process of justice. Well, he didn't do that. And a fair trial. Examples include physically interfering with the court process, threatening witnesses, or failing to obey a court order. And that's what he did. Now, they say if contempt is particularly severe, it could amount to a criminal offence. But in general, that would apply to stuff like physically interfering with the court process.
Or even threatening witnesses. All right, even threatening witnesses. Exactly, we understand that. But what did he do? He showed a video. And that became a criminal offense.
Or threatening witnesses, not for just not doing something the court tells you not to do. However, so I don't know whether they've actually cooked this up so that what he's been convicted of is in the realms of being a criminal offence, or whether it's still a civil offence. But whatever, somebody like him is obviously not dangerous and should be in an open prison. Instead, he was put into, first of all, Belmarsh, which is a prison, I mean,
High security
when you
prison.
hear that word, you think of the worst criminals in the country.
Exactly.
But as a matter of fact, it's not for the worst criminals. The worst criminals are in Woodhill, and he was moved from Belmarsh to Woodhill without any sort of notice. I contacted Tommy's specialist prison lawyer. She says she was given no notice. In fact, the prison deceived her, booking an appointment for her with Tommy next week in Belmarsh. They tricked her and made their deceptive move on a Friday night UK time, of course, just in front of the weekend, when the courts are closed and there's likely nothing to be done until Monday. You know, this is not an accident.
Dodgy.
Woodhill does not have a safe zone like Belmarsh does. So the first thing Nicola Marfleet, the Woodhill prison governor, did was to put Tommy down the block, the nickname for the tiny punishment cells that prisoners are sent to when they're violent. Of course, Tommy didn't do anything to warrant that. And whether you actually agree with Tommy Robinson or his methods or his friends or what you perceive to be his opinions, he doesn't deserve this.
Exactly. I actually said this before watching this video. He doesn't deserve this. Okay, not this. Okay, at all. All right. I mean, like, you shouldn't wish the worst on someone that has opposing views to you.
If you have any sense of justice, you'll agree with that. If you have any common sense, you will realise that the government is trying to break this man's spirit.
She said, if you have any common sense. I looked at her. Do you know common sense is not common? Walk around London, walk around the UK, you see that common sense is not common. A lot of people don't have it. All right, they have to be told things, they have to be told what to do. So common sense, I think we need to have a course in schools called common sense.
Either trying to drive him into some sort of a nervous collapse or to get him interfered with in some way by the other prisoners. All of them in Woodhill being the violent type.
I like what she said. She said interfered with. So she didn't say anything. All right. She just said interfered with. I'm telling you, I need this woman as my mentor.
According to Rebel News, the prison is more or less run by jihadist gangs. Even down the block, Tommy isn't safe. Other prisoners still have access to him in the guise of janitors and the like. So what Rebel News is doing is trying to help Tommy in the legal process. I've been in touch with both law firms, his long-standing lawyers at Carson Kay and his new prison law firm, Rees Thomas Watson. They're engaged and activated, but they pointed out that the prison's sneak attack decision to do this on a Friday night makes it impossible to respond quickly. They ask for donations, and I have put a link in the description. I have already donated.
Okay, I'm gonna get the link from the description as well. Okay. Donate to Tommy. Okay, amazing.
And I ask you if you feel inclined to donate to me, you know, like buy me a coffee or something, as you'll see the outro of this video will invite you to donate to me. Don't do that. If you feel like making a donation,
Do it to Tommy.
click the link in the description and or copy and paste it or whatever, and contribute towards Tommy Robinson's legal team. And I would ask you to do that simply because I'm so ashamed of what's happening here. I'm so ashamed of what's happening to my country. Right, well, yeah, that's Tommy Robinson. Let's hope we can save him. Okay, till next time.
Wow. And this we can do for any British citizen, anyone, not just Tommy, anyone. Okay, because this, I found out that there's a spirit of unity in this country that I never knew about before. I only found out recently, and I started seeing how you look at things differently, which I admire. I really appreciate it. You might have opposing views to someone, you still want the legal process. You still want the due course of law to be upheld. Okay? Everyone is an individual. We are all individuals, we all have our minds, all right? We all have the right to the freedom of expression, okay? And we all have the right to have opposing views, okay? Having opposing views don't make us enemies, all right? It doesn't at all. And you shouldn't wish, harm to someone that has opposing views to you, okay? Sometimes we can agree to disagree. But anyway, I pray that, things go well, and I pray that he gets justice, okay? I pray that he gets a sentence that befits the crime according to the law, okay? Not being taken to where his life will be at risk. Anyway, guys, take care. Oh, please remember to donate to Tommy, for those that feel like, okay?
Oh, I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shine in my way. You are me. Oh, I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shine in my way.